Real impressive performance for out of the box with a 16th scale. Easily faster than my HBX truck was out of the box. Whoa. Jeez, this thing is a little rocket. Look at that wheelie. Nice. Oh yeah, soaks that right up, no problem. I have my brand new Jetwood JC16EP out there. This is Jetwood's 16th scale buggy. You've probably seen me do some testing on their 14th scale buggy. I have a whole series on that one. Link in the video description. This is brand new. The only runs I've done with it so far were 2S and 3S speed runs. Link in the video description to those speed runs. Right out of the box, it went 28 miles an hour on the included 2S LiPo. Then it went 39 miles an hour on the optional 3S Jetwood LiPo, and then almost 42 miles an hour on a high performance CNHL 3S LiPo. So pretty quick. And that being said, on 2S, it's slow enough that a beginner should be okay, or a child. Nice thing about these smaller trucks is if you have a kid and it smashes into them, it's not going to do as much damage as a heavier, a 10th scale truck or car for that matter. So completely stock, again, right out of the box. It has a 45 amp ESC and a 2845 sized motor at a spicy 4200 kV, oil filled shocks. The only thing I've done to this is stiffen the preload on these oil filled shocks. I found them to be a little soft. I think the rear is still a little soft, but there were some included springs that came with this truck, which probably will go ahead and stiffen that right up. So I'm gonna try that in a future date. This piece of foam I glued in there to secure a different battery I have. But the included Jetwood battery packs, they fit in here perfect. So if this is what you wanna run, you'll be very happy on how well it secures in here. All you have to do is, of course, plug it in here with the Dean's connector and put it in the battery box. And then there's this buckle that really secures this battery in place. And then you just turn this 90 degrees to secure the buckle, hit the red button here to turn it on, and we're ready to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw the body on here, and I'll go ahead and run it on 2S. We're gonna try it in this parking lot here, see how it handles. There's some grass over there we can run it in, hop it off that curb. So just get a good handle on how it performs on the included 2S LiPo, and then we'll go ahead and pop in the optional 3S. You can get this truck with the 3S, it's a little more expensive, or you can buy it separately. But if you really want higher performance, something like my CNHL will be even higher performance, and the only problem is it doesn't fit in here, so you have to find a different way to secure the battery. But if you just want to have fun, this should be plenty quick for someone starting off, or just to have a fun little parking lot basher. So enough talking, and let's go ahead and see how this thing performs. Now this truck retails for $150, and currently it sells for $130 with a coupon on Amazon. Again, this is the included 2S LiPo. Very snappy. Tons of acceleration here. Again, this is just right out of the box. Second time I've run this. The only thing I did with it is some speed runs. And like I said, in a minute, I'll go ahead and turn the speed down to 70%, and we'll see how fast it is. But first, let's just hammer with it a little bit in the parking lot. The speed's definitely not gonna like blow your hair back, but this is plenty fast for a beginner, or if you just wanna have some fun with it. Now this truck comes with 3 different bodies. This red one here, it also comes with a purple one and a clear one that you can paint. There's also an optional one that, whoa, kind of looks like a Cobra, and I left that one at home. I hit a little bump there and it upset the truck. It's actually really going pretty good on this dead grass here. It's been very dry here, and ripping good. I'm a little hesitant to hit this cement too fast. But let's hop it off the curb and see how it handles that. All right, pretty nice. Soak that up perfectly. Let's do one more run off that curve. And you know, while it's not that fast on 2S, the acceleration is really good. And the handling is quite good. Very predictable. I can put the truck exactly where I want it. Now, one thing I wish Jetwood would do with this truck and their 14 scale truck is offer a transmitter with dual rate. It's fine for bashing out here in the parking lot and all, but on 3S especially, being able to turn down the how sensitive the steering is, to limit the throw of the steering servo would go a long way to make it less twitchy feeling. So you just have to be real careful with this thing, especially on 3S, because the steering is very snappy. But yeah, this thing is handling great, right out of the box. So I'll go ahead and bring this back over to my car. We'll throw the GPS on here and see how fast it goes on its slowest setting, the 70% setting on 2S. I think it's going to drop it all the way down to closer to 20 miles an hour, which is very manageable and perfect for a beginner. Yeah, this thing is offering good run time so far. I gotta run it some more to really see how long it'll go, but I really want to throw the 3S in here. And the 3S battery has 50% more voltage than a 2S. You're talking at about 11.1 versus 7.4 volts. And what that does is it makes the motor spin faster. And of course, when the motor spins faster, the car goes faster. Now with that, there's extra heat and it's harder on the drivetrain. Jetwood did tell me they sell beefier differentials and some of the parts for the drivetrain. Although this is all metal and it'll probably be fine as long as you don't go too crazy with it on 3S. I've had no problems with my other Jetwood truck running all the stock components. So, all right, I'm having too much fun here, but I don't want to bore you guys or make this video too long. So let's go ahead and we'll toss the GPS on here. Whoa! And see how fast it goes on that 70% setting. So you can see right here is the adjustments and the 70% setting. You just slide the switch over. Okay, here we go, 70%. Will it hit 20? I don't know. But yeah, if you were just starting out, this would be a much better speed. All right, we hit 18 miles an hour. All right, now the 3S pack looks identical really to the 2S pack. It's a little heavier, but it's basically the same in appearance. So we go ahead and get this buttoned up, and I'm gonna throw the cell phone on here just to check the speed and see if we're still hitting 38 to 39. Okay, I have the GPS in here, and just be mindful that the battery is no longer pre-warmed, so it may go a little slower than 38, 39, but there's only one way to find out. That is a lot quicker, for sure. All right, how fast did we go on the cell phone GPS? It's got this annoying advertisement in my way. 37.9. So yeah, with the battery pre-warmed, 38 to 39 is what this thing is capable of. Now, the nice thing about this setup is I just brought a power bank with me, and I'm just charging my battery right here. So you can keep running it with your two batteries, just keep charging and running at the same time. So here we go, 3S, and this thing is seriously quick. Real snappy. Whoa, ooh, did not want to hit that. Real impressive performance for out of the box with a 16th scale. Easily faster than my HBX truck was out of the box. Oh. Look at that thing, it's just a ripper. This is the perfect like parking lot ripper. It's small, portable, you can throw it in a book bag or whatever, and just take it out and have some fun. I think what I'm gonna do is put some taller gearing in here and maybe some lower tires to lower the center of gravity, or maybe some hex extenders to widen the track to make this a little more stable, and that'll help the on-road handling, which is where I primarily plan on using this. Whoa, it's just on-road use. Yeah, because it is flipping over. It's not flipping over as easily as the 14th scale Jetwood truck I own, but still a little easier than I would have liked it to be flipping over. So those hex extenders I'll run in the next video most likely, and that'll make a night and day difference to the how easily it flips over. All right, let me go ahead and try and off-road a little bit here in this grass. Oh geez, this thing's just ridiculous now. Man, oh, there was something hidden in the grass there. Jeez, this thing is a little rocket. Look at that wheelie, nice. But these things are durable. Not to say you can't break them, but let's try jumping it off the curb at speed and see what happens. Oh yeah, soaks that right up, no problem. So there we go, right out of the box. This is the Jetwood JC16EP. This thing is a little certified ripper. A lot of fun, and $130 right now with two 2S lipos. You can get an aftermarket 3S for $15 or so. I got two of the CNHLs for a little under 30, and they're really high performance batteries. You just would have to figure out a way to mount them. Or if you want to run the Jetwood 3S battery that buckles right in place, the one I'm running right now, I think that battery is closer to $30, so it's not cheap and does not have as good runtime as a larger aftermarket battery would, but it's convenient and it fits right in there. And if you get the truck with the 3S setup, I think it's $175. I'm not sure if there's a coupon, so there may actually be no savings there. You have to check that out on Amazon. But 2S would be for a beginner, or someone that just wants to have fun, you know, not outright speed, but if you want speed, 3S is where it's at. And I can definitely tell the performance is dipping a little bit. I've been running it for several minutes now. Not to say that it's slow, but it's slowing down a little bit. I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up, but first let me just take a quick look and check the temperature of the motor and ESC after giving it a pretty hard 3S run session here. The ESC, I'm touching it now, I can touch it indefinitely. It's definitely quite warm but not hot. And the motor, despite it being a spicy 4200 kV, it's pretty warm, a little warmer than the ESC, but not hot. So there we go. I have no way of checking the voltage with what I have with me here, so I can't check how much charge is left, but it's definitely starting to run down. So, all right guys, thanks for watching. The Jetwood JC16EP, definitely $130, is a lot of fun, and I'll do a lot more content on this buggy in the future. So stay tuned for that, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.